Nvidia's out. Nvidia's out. Data center revenue 26.3. Guidance 32.5. That's not enough, in my opinion. That's not enough. That's not. Market's not gonna like it. Revenue of 30.0. That's a miss to me. That's not enough of a beat. It's gonna be down 10%. I could be wrong, but yeah, it's not a good number. 30 is maybe barely enough, but the next quarter, the consensus is 31.7. I'd say it'd be down 5%. $30 is a good number. I mean, it's not what I thought it would be, which was 31. People expected that beat. 32.5 is not good. Next quarter's consensus was 31.7. It's just not that exciting for such a hyper growth stock. Probably alleviates maybe some of the concerns people have, but I don't know. It's clear growth is moderating, and that number is like. I mean, they usually beat their guidance by 2 billion. So if they're trying to say, okay, next quarter is 32.5, this is really going to be 34.5. I don't think it's enough. Street was at 28.7. So they didn't even beat like the high end estimates. Yeah, I'd sell it. But now we have to sort of look at valuation and decide, okay, well, they are growing. I mean, earnings are increasing, right? Like, it's not like. And we have to listen to the call, obviously, but. I don't think it should be down 10%. I think 5 is probably right. So it's getting a little oversold here, probably. I mean, these are great numbers, right? Like, I think the guidance is could have been better, but remember, they give conservative guidance. So I'd actually probably be buying it at the moment. When it was down 1 or 2%, it was maybe a decent short. But down here, down 8%, yeah, I'd maybe nibble at it. Quick nibble. If you get it down 10%, that's a gift. Like, these are decent numbers. They didn't miss. They missed the crazy number. They didn't miss. And the guidance didn't miss either, because you'd actually argue the guidance is pretty good, because if you look at the the guidance, 32.5, they've been 2 billion better every time. And 2 billion better is pretty strong. So yeah, a decent overreaction here, down 9%. I think you can definitely nibble on it here. All right, guys, this isn't funny, okay? Down 10%. I'm not playing with y'all. Stop that shit. All right, that's better. Pick it back up. I want to see double digit down here, right? Me and my homies, we don't like that. Yeah, much better. Thank you. Y'all were wilding for a minute. Thank you, thank you. Okay, now it's getting more normal. Unlike the maestro here, I'm conducting this stock. Now leave it around here, okay? Leave it around here for like a couple hours. Let me listen to the conference call. Don't go up too much now. You go up too much, we're gonna have to send you back down. It's a good quarter, wasn't that good? Doesn't deserve to be up. Does it call at 4 or 4:30 or 5? All right, y'all getting a little carried away here. If it gets up to like -2% or -1%, I think it could be a short. Yeah, I think -5 is the right number. I think it's a little disappointing. It's kind of the super growth stock, so it kind of can't do these disappointing things. So, oh man, look at my valuation. Talk about efficient markets, man. I just picked some numbers out of my ass. I'm like, all right, this is what I think will happen in Nvidia. Let me pick some numbers. What do you know? Current stock price. Come on, man. Why the market's so damn efficient? Maybe it's because there's thousands of us staring at it. We gotta go focus on some other stock. The model says 111 is the fair value for Nvidia. Hey, spending too much time on this one company. That's what we doing. Yeah, vol should get smoked a bit. I don't think it'll be green tomorrow. Net income and cash flow are the same thing, dog. They're the same damn thing. What do you think this is, an industrial company with big factories? Man, go to school. All right, he said Hopper demand remains strong and anticipation for Blackwell is incredible. Nvidia achieved record revenues as global data centers are in full throttle to modernize their entire computing stack. with accelerated computing and generative AI. Blackwell is shipping samples. I need a sample. Yeah, net income and cash flow are the same thing. You guys need to go to finance school, maybe get an MBA. In companies that are capital light, it's the same thing, right? Nvidia doesn't use capital. They don't have any capital equipment. I gotta call Ken. Yeah, maybe don't get an MBA. If you can't understand capital efficiency, don't even bother. Spectrum X Ethernet. That is kind of like the sleeper. Nvidia doesn't really do CapEx, no. It's all at a company called Taiwan Semiconductor. They call it Taiwan Semiconductor, folks. All right? They call it Taiwan Semi.
They call it Taiwan Semiconductor. It's a beautiful company.
All right, it's down too much now.
That's where Nvidia's CapEx goes. It's terrific, terrific.
How do you read the Supermicro thing? Of course, free cash flow and net income are not exactly the same. You think I didn't go to business school? They approximate each other as time goes to infinity. Where do you think CapEx gets depreciated? And for a company with no CapEx, it doesn't fucking
Copper
matter.
demand remains strong, and the anticipation for Blackwell is incredible, said Jensen Huang, founder and CEO of Nvidia. Nvidia achieved record revenues as global data. Nvidia achieved record revenues as global data centers are in full throttle to modernize the entire computing and generative AI.
Generative A? Alright, we gotta work on that system. I always liked Samuel Jackson one.
Blackwell samples are shipping to our partners and customers. Spectrum X Ethernet for AI and NVIDIA A Enterprise software are two new product categories achieving significant scale, demonstrating that NVIDIA is a full-stack and data center scale platform.
Sorry. Oh yeah, I turned my mic down a little bit. see who's good. Yeah, we made this TTS. There, Elizabeth. The problem with Elizabeth Holmes is that the AI doesn't really understand if it's a man or a woman, so it switches back and forth. It's not perfect. You want Jerry? Kamala. Destiny apologized to me? No way. No, he didn't. No way. Good for him, man. I applaud him. Yeah, we're about to release a big upgrade to our TTS system, so stay tuned. It's is this supposed to be a link? That's funny. We're hard at work on our new TTS system. It's going to be very competitive with our rival, which shall not be named, but has a number in their name. When's the conference call? Did you guys tell me? Okay, 5 o'clock. We have 20 minutes. Yeah. Probably did. The dead internet theory. I don't know if I have any thoughts on GM. Let's see what else Nvidia said.
Nvidia's outlook for the third quarter of fiscal 2025 is as follows. Revenue is expected to be $32.05 billion plus or minus 2.
Thanks, Kamala. Thanks, Kamala. I probably want to try that H200. Full ship. No, I'm not going to speak Albanian to a million people. I could start a hedge fund if I wanted. I just don't like that business. I'm more of an entrepreneur. Ooh, my girl AOC has something to say about Nvidia. I love her. Any other AOC fans in the building? Margins are a little low there. Is that high? Is that high? I guess margins. Yeah, I thought we were gonna get to like 78, 90, 78, 80%. They're coming back down to 75.
Announced that the combination of NVIDIA 200 Tensor Core and NVIDIA Blackwell architecture 200 Tensor Core processors swept the latest industry standard Melbourne benchmark results for inference, revealed that H200 GPU-powered systems are now available on CoreWeave, the first cloud service provider to announce general availability. Unveiled an array of Blackwell systems featuring NVIDIA Grace, MMTPUs, networking, and infrastructure from top manufacturers such as Gigabee, Cocked, and Winning.
You know Nancy Pelosi's trading the crap out of this right now. Like, Miss Pelosi, we have an important bill. You're late to the meeting. Shut the fuck up. I'm trading the earnings. I told you today was important. Cancel the fucking meeting with Schumer. All right? I was impersonating Pelosi canceling trading the Nvidia earnings release.